45 people were killed in crashes in California during last year's Memorial Day weekend, nearly a 30% increase from the same period back in 2021. A maximum enforcement period is currently in effect until 11:59 p.m., so right ahead of midnight. And CHP officer Mark Latulip is here to talk about the importance of safe driving. We appreciate you joining us this morning. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's already been a busy weekend for you and your team. Tell us what this weekend has looked like so far, and obviously that maximum enforcement period is not over yet.
Exactly. We do have the maximum enforcement period in place until midnight tonight. And what that means is there's more CHP officers out and about. And actually, this year uniquely, our commissioner called for every available officers, so even admin officers and things that, even my media information officer job, I'm going to be out there about, or I'm doing interviews here, trying to push the message of safety to make sure we get everyone home this Memorial Day weekend.
What's it look like so far? We've had about Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and your numbers are already staggering. Statewide,
we've seen 314 arrests already, and 69 of those are within San Diego County from the 3 offices that do cover San Diego County. Unfortunately, we also have had 2 fatality collisions that we have investigated here in the county for the CHP.
And one of the reasons why we appreciate you specifically being with us is because beyond just your job itself, this is personal to you too. Could you share your story with viewers?
Absolutely. Back in 2017, I lost my cousin, his wife, and his daughter and his son to a DUI driver. They were on a trip to Texas, visiting there for a weekend. Unfortunately, on their way to the airport, they were involved in a DUI crash at 3:15 in the afternoon, leaving their daughter, Chula Vista, as the only survivor of this crash. And now Chula lives with my family, all because of DUI. These people were taken away from their daughter, from my family, for something that's completely preventable.
And preventable in the sense, I feel like easier now than ever before to get an Uber, to get a Lyft, to call a taxi. There are so many options rather than deciding to get in the car, right?
Absolutely. And when I speak about this, or when I try to encourage people to make the right choices, is just have a plan.
Yeah.
Get your plan in place before you start to go out. Have it, and then stick to that plan. And whether it be the Uber, whether it be the designated driver, whether it be staying put where you're drinking at a house, whatever that might be, just have a plan in place and then stick to it. We want everyone to enjoy themselves, and however manner you're going to do that, we just want you home safe. That's what the government wants. That's what families want. That's what we all want.
And beyond, obviously, don't be buzzed, don't be drunk while you're driving, but also practice the general laws of the road, right? Keep your seatbelt on, drive at normal speeds.
Absolutely. This MEP period, like I said, we have a lot of officers out there. The San Diego office alone has already written 198 speeding tickets in the 3 days leading up to Monday. So be careful. Watch for, your speed. Keep an eye on that speedometer. Shave off a few miles per hour. Make sure to wear your seatbelt. Restraints are amazingly important. It will save your life. I can vouch for that one too. I got my own story about that. Please wear your seatbelt, and then watch the distraction also in your vehicle. There's always things that we can look at in our vehicles, and whether it be loose objects or something that when you turn, something as simple as that, to kind of mitigate that distraction.
Only a few seconds left, but remind us where people can go for more info.
CHP.gov, or any of our YouTube or social media.
All right, perfect. Officer Latulip, thank you for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much.